Not really using indicators there, love. Fuck's sake. I've literally got weeks and fucking weeks of that kind of thing, just people driving like dickheads. And like the simplest of tasks, like just indicating to let someone know what you're going to do. Nope, I can't do that. Never mind. Let's go see what the world holds. I delete it because I don't want my channel to become a negative channel. I don't want all of my clips to be random encounters where I'm basically losing my shit with people, because I don't want it to be about that. So that's one thing. That's why there's been not much footage. As I explained in the last video, the weather's just been shit. You can see it right now. I mean, one minute it's sunny and bright, next minute it's bouncing down, next minute it's like this, then it's back to sunny and bright again. We've been going through days where you don't actually get a solid weather pattern. It's not like it's sunny one day, rainy the next. All of these weather conditions we're getting, they're all in one day. So you might go out in the morning in blistering sunlight and come back in bouncing down rain in the evening. Or you might just get bounced on the entire time you're out, and then when you finally get home again, it's sunny. You know, it's one of them. We've just had nothing good recently. And as I said, there's been a lot going on and a lot not going on, as it were. So I've been getting a bit bummed out, but I didn't want to rant. I did a couple. I didn't keep the videos, like I say, because it was just me literally riding to and from work, cussing the fudge out of situations. But I'll try and summarise without ranting too much. Maybe. Jesus. The main thorn in my side at the moment is to do with the lad's school. We've been battling for months to get him recognised as autistic ADHD, and through months of trying and going back and forth from doctor's appointments and school appointments, they've finally gone, yes, okay, we're in agreement, your child is autistic ADHD. We're like, finally, thank fuck. Because everyone thought he was just a naughty boy. But he isn't. He's one of the sweetest little lads you'll ever meet. He just gets really upset sometimes. Oh, looks like there might have been a crash. Yeah, that's what it would suggest. That's what all that shit was this morning. Anyway. Yeah, so, you know, we finally got that and we were like, yes. And they said, right, he's starting to improve on the meds. We were like, yes. And I'm like, he's starting to do all his lessons. Yes. And then we got a letter from the council or the board of people who deals with autistic children and ADHD and such. So we were like, yes, things are moving. Yes, finally. And then we spoke to one of the teachers at school and he said, oh yeah, you must be overjoyed that he's going to be moving. And we're like, what? And it turns out that what's going to happen now is, because he's been diagnosed autistic, they're going to move him to a school with an autism unit. But there isn't one in my area. No school for autistic children in my area. So that's really threw a spanner in the works for the next couple of years, because if my oldest son has to go to a school outside of Chester area for autistic children, then what's going to happen with my second son? Where's he going to end up? How are we meant to pick up two children from two locations at the same time? I could rant for days about this, because it literally is boiling my piss at the moment, but we don't know for certain yet. So it's that unknowing at the moment that's bothering me with that. You know, he could end up in a school in Ellesmere Port or Upton or somewhere, which I know it doesn't sound like much, and if you're not from the UK you won't know what the hell I'm talking about, but if you are from this area you'll know. It ain't much, but to pick up two children from them two schools, like Blacon and Upton, it's a fucking big ask within 15 minutes of each other, and we haven't got the family circle around us to support with that kind of weight. You know, we've got it at the moment with the occasional pickup, but that kind of thing is going to require two people minimum to be available 5 days a week every week. We don't have that in our social circle. or our family circle. We just don't have that dependability in people. I mean, my grandparents are fantastic. They're doing what they can when they can, but even they've got lives to lead. They're retired, but they've got lives to lead still. You know, they're having to cancel shopping trips and God knows what else for their food to look after my son for me while I'm in work and while Laura was in work. So it's turning out to be a major fucking dog's egg, and it's pissing me off. But, like I say, nothing is certain, so we just got to wait and see. Regarding the house, shit, it'll be about a week, 2 weeks ago now, we received a message from them saying, okay, we've had the contracts, we've raised inquiries, and they've started work. Fan-fucking-dabby-dozy, at least things are moving. I shit you not, it was 4 weeks from the time the woman gave her solicitor the paperwork to her solicitor giving the contract to my solicitor. 4 fucking weeks. I can't even tell you how much this is all pissing me off, and I'm never doing it again. Because it's just a massive ball ache buying my own house. I can't even begin. Every step of the way people are saying just stick with it, you'll be alright, it does take time, but she's got less than 4 weeks now till Theo's due to arrive. And that's only due to arrive, and that's not actually arriving. So, you know, it's all very pressing at the moment. We're feeling the pressure. But, perseverance and all that. Just the nature of the beast at the moment. Constantly seems to be falling over my own feet with things. Not a lot else I can actually talk about. But those two things really are... like, I mean, I'm sure you can all understand why that would cause me such a headache. It's just so stressful at the moment, because we were finally making progress with our son, Kieran, in school. You know, he was doing his classes, they were looking at keeping him in longer each day, and now it's just completely ratchet shag the fucking lot. And he's going to have to maybe go to another school, and there's none in the area. That's just... oh, you don't even know how I felt when she said it. My head just span. I was like, what? What do you mean? And I couldn't make head nor tail of what she was saying. I couldn't actually join the dots as such. I was like, well, why would we do all this and buy a house? Because this is another thing with the house. We've bought the house near the school he goes to. Now, if they say move... it's not as simple for someone like me or my family in this economical climate to just say, oh, fuck it then, we'll sell the house we just bought and move. The financial turmoil we put ourselves through to get this house in the first place and get this far, we haven't got the funds to redo it again. Not for a couple of years anyway. And we don't want to. Like I say, most of my family live in Blacon or are all the way over at the far side of North Wales. I don't want to move. I don't want to go live near a school that may or may not lose its autism unit at some point, causing my son to have to relocate again. You know, it's just... it's a ludicrous theory that people can just drop things and do things differently and change what they were going to already do. So it's a massive head spin. I've got loads going on with work at the moment, which I can't talk about again. So it's just that really, you know, we're struggling again. And I don't like it. I don't like things not being in my control or me not being able to have any specific say in them. It bothers me immensely that someone else or something else could affect my life in such a way. I don't even want to say how badly it makes me feel. Badly. Poor choice of words, sir. But yeah, everything's going on at the moment and I've got no control and I don't like it. Like I say, school was starting to go well. No, fuck that up the wall. House, we're making progress. I can't really grumble. But you know, 4 weeks waiting just for her solicitor to write some shit up and then hand it over to my solicitor. And then there's 7 to 21, 24 days, something they said, till they can hear anything back from their inquiries. So we've got potentially another week and a half, 2 weeks before we're going to hear anything else. So the fact is, we may be moving in and getting the house set up when she's ready to drop, or when she's dropped the sprog already. Another massive amount of stress, and I don't want to be putting that stress on Laura, because my missus, obviously, she's no longer in work. She's just finished for 13 months. She saved up all her annual leave, which, but fair dues to her. She needed some time off with the pregnancy, and she didn't take it, so that she could save it all up and have an extra month off. Ballsy move, fair dues, well done to her. So now she's off work until, you know, next year. But still, it's a massive amount of stress on everyone involved, and I don't even want to have to explain what it's going to be like for my son. I mean, he's autistic, he doesn't deal with change very well, and if he does, it's because it's on his terms. But we're going to have a new baby in the house, which is going to be a massive change. We're going to have a new home, hopefully one fucking day, and then he's going to have to face going to a new school where he's not going to know a single person. That is just too much of a fucking head spin, even for me as an adult, to think about. Oh, bollocks, what's going on here now? Ugh. I don't want to deal with this shite. Why is he flashing his lights? It's a light system, you tit. Oh, just go. Fuck off, knobhead. It's a fucking 4-way light system, you tit. Nuts. So yeah, that's basically the sum of all things at the moment. It's massive, huge amounts of stress. No immediate relief in sight. Work, again, I can't talk about work right now. Go on then, fuck off. Oh. So it's that, it's just it's brain melting, it really is. And to know so much is up in the air and all at once, it's mind melting, it really is. So I'm at work, so I'll say goodbye. Hope you've enjoyed this little rant. You probably haven't, because I don't fucking like talking about it, but it's all I've got at the moment. Literally, until we get this house sorted and everything on track, my life is literally this, it's just a stress. It's all fairly quiet. Let's hope the day's done. And now it's bouncing down. See what I mean? See what I fucking mean? Just this, all the time. Can never fucking win. Plums. Oh. Yeah, look at that. That's from the incident this morning, which has actually marked the tyre quite heavily. Fucking riding a sports bike over bricks. Jesus Christ. I must be fucking insane. And as for my brother, constantly complaining. Fucking pussy. Says me. All I ever do is fucking moan. You shouldn't moan, you pussy. I got you a job. Shut up. Sweet Lord. Apparently, says I, training. Here we go again, round fucking 4. Let's do this! Yeah! Oh. Yeah. Ow. The fuck? Bastard! That cunt just flashed me in the eyes. Fucking eyes are killing me. Holy shit. Ugh. Just got massive yellow blobs in my eyes.